And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today we have the AFC Conference Championship game. It will be the New York Jets versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Just how this season started all the way back in week 1 as the New York Jets defeated the Kansas City Chiefs after years of trying to beat them multiple times, both in the postseason and in the regular season. We have another classic battle here today. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. So, we have one more game, one more victory before we get to play in our back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. So hopefully today we can beat another time beating the Kansas City Chiefs. A beast that honestly we've probably only beaten twice in this series maximum, and I feel like we're 2 and maybe 4 against them throughout these 6 years. This has been the team throughout the whole franchise. Just like in the Falcons franchise, it was the Buccaneers. It's the team that always gives us the most trouble. Let's go check out their roster, and then let's get into today's action. Taking a look at this Chiefs team, of course, led by Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, and company. This is going to be a tough matchup. We know what this team likes to do. They like to throw the football deep down the field with Mahomes with the speed they have, run the ball with Clyde. They want to get the ball to Townsend, Marcus Hardman here, Dawson. They have a lot of good talented playmakers, and of course Brandon Winkson here replacing Travis Kelce. This team is very good. They're loaded on the offensive side of the ball, and they're loaded even on the defense side of the ball. They have great pass rushers, and they can beat us in various different ways. Another opportunity for JJ Cunningham, a kid we let go in the free agency this past year, to try to beat us. Overall, this team does not have a weakness, and it's apparent why they were one of the best teams in this league. So it's going to be another tough matchup here. Hopefully we will have the same type of action we had last week versus the Colts. Another tough, close game. And here we go. Here in MetLife in the AFC Championship game, it's the #1 seed New York Jets versus the number 2 seed Kansas City Chiefs. Two rivals over the last 5 years plus are gonna have another classic battle. They fought all the way back in week 1 of this season. That was over 21 weeks ago, and the Kansas City Chiefs definitely remember that ball game, and they want some revenge. For the New York Jets, though, they're trying to get back to the Super Bowl. If they can get back to the Super Bowl, it'll be the first time they repeated at least being representatives of the AFC in their history. Let's go see who will win here today. And leading out his New York offense is number 10, Steven James. This past campaign, over 4,000 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, and 8 INTs. Had a very good week last week, though he almost threw the ball game away. Hopefully this week he doesn't do that. New York will start in their shotgun at their own 27-yard line here, and this will be Michael Carter, and Carter will gain a couple. It really was a struggle to get him going, at least in the first 3 quarters, but until 4th quarter and overtime, Michael Carter started getting going. We'll see if he can get going this week as he gets a good burst here on 2nd down, picking up 12 yards on that carry. Of course, how will the snow play a factor in today? As James goes back to the shotgun, first time passing here, and he will go to Elijah Moore. And Moore was busy last week catching the game-tying touchdown, and hopefully this week he can make some more plays for us. On New York's first possession last week, we took a lot of time off the clock. Both teams really played very well complementary football, so hopefully this week we have the same result. As Alex Morris, our starting center, who has been in and out of the lineup this campaign, is again injured. We are at the first championship game of this week. As you guys can see down below, it's going to be an NFC North battle versus the Bears and the Vikings. As the New York Jets will go with a little delay give here. Newberry gains 4. trying to make this third down a little bit more manageable as James is entering into the Chiefs area as he's going to get this ball to Newberry, and the young back won't go far. And New York might have to punt, and J.J. Cunningham was in coverage right there. He is a very good cover linebacker. We know him very well. And here comes number 15, the veteran quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, a Super Bowl champion and an MVP. Over 5,000 passing yards, 52 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions this past campaign, and he's looking to get his Chiefs team back to the Super Bowl. It's definitely interesting that the New York Jets decided to settle to punt, which the Chiefs will start their own 20 here. It was going to be a 57-yard field goal, but this is going to be the first play of the game. Is a shot for Townsend, and it's incomplete. We know that the Chiefs like to take their deep shots and already testing our secondary. Second down and 10 here. Here is Hilaire, and Hilaire will gain a solid 7 yards. As well as we do not have Blake Cashman this week. Cashman is out. Third down and 3 here. Can Mahomes get a conversion? He looks to throw here, zipping it to the outside. McCole Hardman with the reception and a first down. Fresh set of downs here for the Chiefs as they're gonna have a 3-receiver set here. Mahomes rolls outside, and this is Hardman again. You have Jalen Smith covering him. I don't like that. Second down and 7 here for Mahomes as we have a tied ball game already halfway through the first quarter. Gonna again go to the outside here, and this is gonna be a good catch for Dawson. Oh, for both teams right now, they're being able to move the football. Mahomes sticking with his passing game and going back to his check down Hilaire, and Hilaire will gain 7. Would definitely like to see our pass rush get going early. We did not see it get going last week until about overtime. Hilaire now with the carry here, and our defense thankfully stuffs him. It's third down and 1 here. Mahomes will turn to the pistol. 2 tight ends on the field. Motioning Townsend here, gonna take the snap, flip it to Townsend, and Jalen Smith trying to make the play. Did he do so? And Townsend got the first down. What a job. What an effort right there. Keeping this drive alive here. Mahomes sticking with this 3-receiver set, back to the air, going to zip it to the outside. Dawson with the catch, and he's gonna gain 5 more. Just as much as the Chiefs want to throw the ball down the field, they will take the dink and dunk, and they will continue. This is Brian with the catch. But this quick passing game has hurt this New York defense all season long. We're gonna have to adjust somehow. Hilaire with the carry as our defense, though, wraps him up. Second down and 5 here. Mahomes, 3-receiver set. Gonna take it Hilaire as this defense, though, blasts him in the backfield. And this is where our defense must bend but not break. Mahomes in the shotgun here, looks to throw. Plenty of time as he will zip it to Dawson, and he makes a move, and he almost broke free, but he will set his Chiefs team first down and goal here at the 9. Second down and goal here, sticking with this 3-receiver set as New York sends a blitz, and this is Dawson, and this catch won't go anywhere. Third down and goal now. Almost the end of the first quarter. Mahomes looks to throw, feeling the rush, and he has to throw it away. That was Jonathan Jackson who provided the rush, forcing a 4th down. And KC might settle for a field goal. I think they should go for it, but they're going to settle for 3. Chip shot field goal here for the Kansas City Chiefs, trying to take the early advantage as the field goal will be up straight down the middle. KC's up by 3. Oh, 1 quarter in the books. Kansas City both teams had 1 drive, but KC's up by 3. Now what can New York do on their second attempt here? Here is Michael Carter, and Carter will gain 5. Well, KC had a nice long methodical drive. Our defense needs to change something up. Play action fake here for James. Going to the outside here for Hopkins, who does make the catch, but he's out of bounds. Here's third down and 5. James in the shotgun takes the snap, looks to throw, going back to Hopkins, who makes the catch, and he's going to get the conversion and more. He's past midfield. Right now it's a 50-50 between runs and passes here for New York. As James looks to throw here, going to now Dylan Henry, and Henry's able to break free. He broke free from J.J. Cunningham, and he's going to get a good 15-yard gain. We've yet to see Adam Wright check in. Last week we used him heavily. Here on first down, going back to this aerial attack, here's Ben Toon. As it will be second down and 2, back to this offset I formation here. Michael Carter going up the middle, and Carter will gain the first down. James in the shotgun here, looks to throw. Plenty of time as time's starting to run out a little bit. He's trying to get this ball to Carter. Carter makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, New York. What a job right there by Michael Carter, adjusting for the football. And that's his first receiving touchdown, I believe, of his career in the postseason. What a job right there. Stephen James being able to extend this play, and Carter was wide open. Well, after that impressive drive by New York, but putting up 6, they missed the extra point. This game's 6-3. KC will now have the ball. Play action fake here for Mahomes. Feeling the rush, and he's going to be undercut. Deshaun Bryant, this team's first-round draft pick this past season, intercepted it and took it back all the way to the 6-yard line. What a job right there by the rookie. I believe in week 1, we intercepted Patrick Mahomes 3 times, and we just got a big play right there. And now let's finish this drive off with 6 more. First down and goal here at the 6. James under center here, bringing out the fullback and Adam Wright. Takes it, here is Adam, who with his first touch, and he will gain 4. New York keeping Adam Wright in the ball game here. Gonna hand it right back to him, and he's gonna fight for the end zone. Touchdown, New York, and that's exactly what we needed. Keeping the momentum on our side. We're gonna be right now up 12-3, pending an extra point. Well, now this ball game is 13-3 here, and Mahomes needs to answer on this drive. He looks to throw here, plenty of time, looking deep down the field, and that pass is broken up. There was 4 defenders right there. Man, that was a risky throw by Patrick Mahomes right there. And you don't have to get all so pass happy if you're the Chiefs. Mahomes play action fake, now he looks to run here, thankfully holding on to the football. It's 3rd down and short. 3rd down and 2 here. 3 tight ends enter into the ball game for the Chiefs. Here is Hilaire, and this is Allen. Jonathan Allen with a good tackle for a loss, but now Jalen Bonds is shaken up. He's a big playmaker in our secondary. And I just got the word, Jalen Bonds is going to be out for the rest of this ball game. Same with Alex Morris. So we just lost 2 starters in this ball game. This is huge. We'll start with this drive here with a carry with Michael Carter, and Carter will gain 9. The question is, do we put Deshaun Bryant back at safety? He is listed as a safety for us. Do we put him back there and then put someone else in the slot? It's gonna be the question. Good carry right there by Carter. As New York is starting to get a little bit of a run game going here, as James now turns to play action fake, going back to Hopkins here, who makes that catch. Offense is trying to show off all of their playmakers. Play action fake again here. Looking to throw is James, looking deep down the field, off his back foot. Dylan Henry can't go up and get it. 2nd down and 10 here. James looks to throw here. Plenty of time going to the outside here with Toon. Toon goes up and he can't reel it in. New York needs their 3rd and 4th options to start making some plays. James looks to throw here, zips it across the middle of the field, and it's just overthrown here, and New York will have to punt. Well, it's been confirmed. Deshaun Bryant is going to be back at strong safety for the New York Jets right now. No matter who, when we don't know just yet who's going to be playing at slot corner, as KC has an injury to their offensive line. And New York has put out Sheldon Love, a 2nd-year corner that we drafted in the 1st round last season, and we're going to have to hope that he can make some plays. So our secondary right now is getting a little younger out there, with both Love and Bryant having to make a much more of an impact, as Mahomes will zip it across the middle of the field, and this is a good play right there by the tight end. Don't forget, Deshaun Bryant only plays in the slot, so he's not typically out there on every single play. And here's a carry here for Hilaire, and he's going to gain another good yardage right there. AC is really moving the football here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning, trying to cut into this lead. Mahomes takes the snap, looks to throw here, rolls, and he's going to get this ball to Hilaire underneath, but it's 3rd down. No, they actually ruled that they got the 1st down. Fresh set of downs here for the Chiefs. This pass going to Townsend, and this defense has to quickly wrap him up, and they do so. I wonder how much man-to-man coverage New York will play with this new look secondary. As Mahomes will go underneath, this is Dawson with the catch. Entering into the red zone now, less than a minute to go. 2 timeouts to play with. Mahomes looks end zone. Hardman makes the catch, but it's incomplete. This play is under booth review. Did he get both feet in bounds? That's going to be the question mark here. And if he did, this is a big play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 here. 54 seconds to go here in the first quarter, or the first half, excuse me. And KC is trying to answer with a touchdown of their own, and this pass is just wildly thrown. Here we go, 3rd down and 10 here. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw here, zips it to Hardman, and no, that's Hilaire with the catch, and they're not ruling him in the end zone. I thought that's a touchdown. This ball is barely like a centimeter off the line of the end zone. Mahomes takes the snap on 1st down and goal, looks to throw, looks end zone, and this is a touchdown. Dawson with the catch. What a job here by the Chiefs offense to answer our offense. But what can New York do with 40 seconds and 3 timeouts in their back pocket? James takes the snap, looks to throw here, looking for anyone. He'll settle underneath here to Dillon here, and New York will call a timeout to preserve some time. One thing, if you're the New York Jets right now, you just don't want to throw an interception here. James looks to throw here, plenty of time. Time started to run out and he throws it away. 3rd down and 7 here for Steven James. Takes the snap, looking to throw here, and he's looking down the field for Hopkins. Hopkins can't reel it in. It's incomplete. It's KC now has the ball with 20 seconds to go, and a timeout too. Hilaire will start with the carry here, and he won't go far. KC will use their final timeout. KC do anything with this football with 15 seconds and no timeouts to work with. They take it, Hilaire again, the ball carrier, and he's gonna gain a good chunk of yards, but I think that's gonna send us to the halftime and then into the second half. Well, entering into halftime here in the AFC Championship game, New York is up 13-10, but 2 massive injuries to our offense and defense. Alex Morris, our starting center, and Jalen Bonds, our starting safety, are both out for the rest of this game, and those are 2 crucial injuries. As you guys can see, whoever wins this ball game goes to the Super Bowl and will either play against the Chicago Bears or the Minnesota Vikings. But right now we have KC will start with the football here in the second half. Will Lutz did miss an extra point, and hopefully here in the second half we can just kind of put it all together. KC will start with the football here at the beginning of the second half. Down by 3. They'll start at their own 23-yard line, and here is Hilaire, and Hilaire will get a good carry. KC has started to run the football more and more. Mahomes looking to throw as New York sends an all-out blitz, and Hilaire broke free. He was wide open. I don't think anyone covered him, and he was down the field, tackled at their own 26-yard line of New York. What a job right there by this Chiefs offense, getting a big chunk play right there. KC making this New York defense pay. As Mahomes will take it, here is another carry as this defense is now struggling to tackle. We can't have that. Entering into the red zone now is Mahomes, and he's looking to take the lead with his own touchdown. Looks to throw here, plenty of time. Brian with a good catch for conversion. Mahomes in the shotgun here at 13. Looks to throw, plenty of time. He takes his check down, and A.J. Dillon with a good catch. 2nd down and 5 here. Mahomes under center, gonna go with a little pitch here, but this play won't go anywhere. John Franklin Myers making his presence felt. It's 3rd down and 11 here. Can this New York defense force at least a tie ball game for right now? Mahomes dropping back, looks to throw. Now he's looking to run here. Someone turn around and they do so. It's 4th down, Mahomes has to slide. As KC now has another chip shot field goal here, trying to make this game tied again at 13, and it's a fake punt here, or a fake field goal, and it doesn't work. What the hell was that? What a gutsy call right there by Andy Reid, as New York will start at their own 10-yard line in the I formation. Play action fake, look to throw is Steven James. He settles into the pocket perfectly as he finds DeAndre Hopkins for a big 26-yard play. And because of them going for it on 4th down, we're still leading in this ball game, as New York will now hand this ball off to Michael Carter, and Carter gets a good 7. 3 tight ends into the ball game here for 2nd down, and they're gonna do a little stretch run here with Carter. Carter trying to hit the edge, and he gains a good. New York is trying to go up by 2 scores here. Play action fake for Steven James as he looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot here. And this is Elijah Moore. That pass was almost intercepted, and it should have been. And yes, Jared O'Neal, our backup center, is out right now. Coleman is in. And here's a little pump fake here and Michael Carter gets the delay give. We just lost our 2 centers, and now we have our 3rd string in there. It's 3rd down and 6. James takes it, looks to throw here, feeling the rush, trying to get this ball outside, and that ball is up in the air for grabs. And it's just somehow goes out of bounds. No idea what the fuck just happened. As it's looking like both defenses are settling in here, we have a low scoring affair. Here's Mahomes, looks to throw here as he now looks to scramble. He has open field in front of him. He gets blasted, thankfully holding on to the football. And if you're a Chiefs fan right now, you're hoping that Mahomes can lead his team down the field and put up 6. Little pitch here, and Hilaire is able to hit that outside to get the conversion. You're at the 29 of New York. Mahomes gonna take it. Here is Edwards-Clyde Hilaire. 2nd down and 9 here. Mahomes sticking to the shotgun. 3 receiver set. Play action. Plenty of time. Looking to go down the field, and that ball was tipped and then into the hands of Theodore Dickerson. What a job by our defense, making a great play on the football. And our defense has come to show up today. Patrick Mahomes just threw a bullet in there, and we got a tip and then intercept it. Let's rewatch this play. Mahomes with a good play action fake. He just threw this ball like a baseball, and Michael Hamden tipped it, and then Theodore just goes out there and just reels it in. Great job by our 2 young playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. Wow. But now can New York put up 6 here? James takes the snap. He looks to throw here. He's looking deep down the field for Hopkins, and Hopkins can't reel it in. As New York is trying to show off that they can take some deep shots as it's 2nd down and 10. Here is James handing this ball up to Carter, and Carter will fight for 3. 3rd down and 6 here. James takes it as KC sends an all-out blitz trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore, and Moore with a great catch. And he was tackled, and if he wasn't tackled there, he was gonna get an end zone touchdown, but good job by Elijah Moore right there. As New York has entered into KC's territory, gonna be motioning Elijah Moore, takes it, fake it to him, and this will be not a good carry there by Carter. He got blasted. 2nd down and 9 here. James takes the snap, looks to throw here, and he's sacked, and he fumbled the football. It was picked up by KC. What a job. Carl Lawson, the ex-New York Jet, who was only on our team for the first 2 seasons of this rebuild. He picks up the football, and KC now has the rock. We haven't seen the KC's pass rush really get going, but they just made a big play for their offense. And Hilaire with a good carry, as both teams right here are just trying to hit that momentum shifting play on offense. Mahomes takes the snap, more play action for him as he's gonna look to run here. He breaks a tackle and he's gonna slide. And right there, that was Quinton Williams who just left this ball game with that's another massive injury. Jason Bush is in at defensive tackle. 3rd down and 1 here, and they get the conversion. Well, this is the last quarter of this season for one of these 2 teams. Whoever wins will go to the Super Bowl. Mahomes looks to throw. He gets this ball to Townsend, and Townsend with a big play right there as KC has entered into New York's territory. Thankfully, Quinton Williams is okay. He's back out there on the field. But Mahomes with a 3 receiver set here, trying to take the lead for the first time, as he's going to take his little check down to Hilaire. Excuse me, they were up 3-0 early on in this ball game, but they're trying to retake the lead here. Mahomes takes the snap, looks to throw here, looking to scramble now. He has open field in front of him, and he taking another lick right there, holding on to the ball, thankfully. Don't forget, Mahomes had to leave a portion of the game back in week 1. The KC fans do not want to see that happen again. Mahomes looks to throw here, zips it underneath, and this defense having to play good defense right there. And here we go, 3rd down and 4 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes takes the snap, gonna take it. Hilaire with the carry. Jalen Smith and company stop him just short as Hilaire is hurting. It's 4th down and 1. What do you do if you're KC? Well, the Chiefs are again settling for a field goal here, trying to tie up this ball game again. Last time they were in this position, they faked it. This time they didn't, and they get it right down the middle. This game is again tied at 13. New York will start with the football at their own 37-yard line here, trying to take back the lead. James looks to throw to start this drive off here. Going down the field, Hopkins can't get there. 2nd down and 10 here. James now turns to under center, handing this ball up to Carter. Carter with a good gaping hole in this defense, and he's gonna gain the 1st down and more. Maybe you lean on number 32 more He is a very good bell cow for this offense. They're gonna hand this ball off again to Carter, and he will gain 5 more. 2nd down and 6 here. James takes it back to the air, looking to throw, feeling the rush, trying to get to anyone, and now he will scramble. He will scurry out of bounds though, but he will gain the 1st down. This New York offense is trying everything they can. James takes it, play action fake, looks to throw, and he had a wide open Dylan Henry and he just missed him. 3rd down and 8 now here for the New York Jets. Empty look here for James. He looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Elijah Moore. Moore makes the catch. He's up the field. He's gonna get the conversion a lot more. Good 20 yards right there by this young, talented playmaker. Enter now into the red zone here is the New York Jets. 2 tight ends on the field. James takes it, he looks to throw. He's looking end zone here. Hopkins, the veteran receiver, has done it again. New York retaking the lead here. DeAndre Hopkins with his 1st touchdown in today's action, and we will retake the lead. Wide open right there. You can't leave number 3 wide open like that. 5 minutes to go here for Patrick Mahomes. How much magic does he have left? He looks to throw here to start off this drive, as he's now going to look to scramble here, and he's going to slide. We almost got a big personal foul call right there, as Mahomes has started to scramble more and more throughout this ball game here. Gonna take the snap. Here's A.J. Dillon. He's in because of Hilaire's injury. It's now 3rd down and 1 here. Offset I formation with 2 tight ends on the field. Dillon, the power back, and he's gonna get the conversion. Good hard running right there. 1st down and 10 here at the 38. Mahomes looks to throw, zips it to Brian here, and Brian breaks free a little bit as he enters into New York's territory. It's 3rd down and 6 here. Mahomes in the shotgun, 2 tight ends on the field. He looks to throw here, and this pass goes over the middle. Townsend with a good catch. 2 minutes left to go here in the AFC Championship game. If this score holds up, New York will be heading to their 3rd Super Bowl, as Mahomes is going to look to scramble and run here, and he's going to slide close to the 1st down marker. KC goes to a hurry-up offense. Mahomes zips it to the outside here. Hardman with a good catch. Sticking with this hurry-up offense, Mahomes, empty look, looking to throw, takes his underneath here to Dillon, as this defense has to surround him. 1st down and goal here now. Mahomes looks, and that's Hardman. Hardman broke free, and he found the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. They're now an extra point away from tying up this ball game with 1:04 to go. Well, here we go. Here's the extra point here. I'm only commenting this because we missed an extra point, and KC has done it. They have tied up this ball game, but did they leave enough time for our offense? There is exactly 60 seconds on the clock here, and both teams have all 3 timeouts. Bunch formation to the right. James takes the snap, looks to throw here, feeling the rush, trying to go down the field, and this pass is going to be intercepted. That's the Honey Badger. That's Tyrann Mathieu with the interception, and KC has it at the 42-yard line. No, not like this. It can't end like this. It's up to our defense. The Honey Badger with a great play, and Steven James with just an errant throw. And KC only needs a field goal to take the lead. Mahomes will change up the play, turning to a pistol formation. New York has all 3 timeouts. Mahomes takes the snap. Play action fake. He's looking to throw on this play. He's now looking to run, and this defense will wrap him up, but New York has to call timeouts here. It's almost desperation mode here for this defense. Mahomes takes the snap. Here's Dillon, and this defense wraps him up quickly. As it's 3rd down and 3 here, this defense has to make a play. Dillon takes it, and Dillon with a big carry, and he gets the conversion. New York calls their last timeout, but KC just has to take all the time off the clock. There's 37 seconds and New York can't call any timeouts. It's up to someone to make a play. Fake it. Here is Dillon again. And Dillon doesn't go far, and KC used their 1st timeout on this play. I don't know why. 31 seconds to go here. Mahomes take it. Here's A.J. Dillon trying to get closer for this field goal. Another timeout here by the Chiefs. It's 3rd down and 4 here. Can we make a play? That's the question. Here's Dillon trying to break free, and he gets another 1st down. And KC can just set it up with 5 seconds to go and kick a chip shot field goal. And here we go. With 3 seconds to go here, KC puts it up, and they put it down the middle. Not like this. New York is going home here. New York has just lost this ball game here in the AFC Championship game. And Kansas City has done it again, breaking the hearts of every New York Jets fan. Beating us 23-20. An errant throw by Stephen James by the end of the ball game to just give KC the opportunity to win this ball game. Just unfortunate. The New York Jets are walking back home here in New York. I am right now at awe here. I did not expect this. Actually, I expected a 50-50 ball game. I knew the Chiefs were a very good team. And I knew if any team was going to beat us, it was going to be them. And unfortunately, I made the one time I did not need to make a bad throw, I made the bad throw. And we're going home here. Now our offense, Stephen James didn't put up the best play. I don't think I called the best game for our offense. We ran the ball well. Hopkins and Elijah Moore made the necessary plays, but it just wasn't enough. Our defense did everything they possibly could. Forced 2 turnovers, no sacks. That's a big issue. We just did not get any pressure. Got a bunch of tackles for loss, but just unfortunate here today. Well, that's it, everyone. I did not say this at the beginning of the episode, but if you've made it this far, I hope you enjoyed so far this series and everything all about it. I didn't say this at the beginning, but if we did lose this game, I would not be making any more New York Jets franchise rebuild episodes. But what a way to end it. I mean, we end in the AFC Championship game with the loss, and it's just unfortunate to go home like this. I was really, really hoping, after a 15-2 record, being the #1 seed for back-to-back years, we could get back to the championship game and win another Super Bowl. At least have an opportunity to. We never made it to the dance, so it's just unfortunate. But even so, this was a fantastic franchise. I never did this with the Falcons franchise, so first of all, I do really, really want to thank every single one of you. I started this franchise about 9 months ago, and the channel has grown so much. We're over 300 subs here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate every single one of you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you are new here and you just watch this disappointment of a loss, please consider hitting that sub button. It would really, really help me out. But let's go through some stats here, and let's just go through everything. First of all, let's go through our stats as Jack Martin. Jack Martin has been around for 6 years. His career wins 63, 34 losses. He has 4 winning seasons. He has 5 playoff wins and 3 playoff losses and 1 Super Bowl. So, very good career, at least to start out as a head coach. In your first 5 years, going 5-3 in the postseason, winning a Super Bowl, a very good win rate. It's very, very good here. We've also had a lot of players throughout this franchise, as Stephen James, who was not on our team at the beginning of this franchise. He had a very solid 3 years for us. The turnovers are definitely bad, and they always are. But I think Stephen James, if he plays like this level this past season, throughout his entire career, he would end up being into the Hall of Fame. Potentially. Who knows? For Michael Carter, he's been in this franchise since day one. Over 6,000 rushing yards, 42 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Very good career for him. Adam Wright had a very solid career as a role player. And DeAndre Hopkins, who we picked up 2 seasons ago, had a fantastic career. Elijah Moore, who's been in this franchise since day one, over 6,000 receiving yards and 63 touchdowns. He has been probably our MVP of this franchise. Every single year, he's put up 1,000 yards, over 10 touchdowns, over 60 receptions. Just very, very good career. for Elijah Moore. Well, Hopkins had a good career too. For Ben Toon, 1,300 yards and 16 touchdowns. He mostly did that throughout this past campaign, and then no really other standout players. When we turn over to the defense, of course, Jalen Smith has been here since day one, and he's made a very good career. Let's see who leads us in sacks. Jonathan Allen, who we brought in this past year, but Myers with 69 sacks as a career so far. Nice. Jonathan Jackson, 56. Also very good here. Quinton Williams, 47. Jalen Smith, very happy with that. Theodore Dickerson, very good career so far. I would definitely sit here and say he's on a very good pace between tackles for loss, sacks, and interceptions. He's been one of my favorite players to user and play with. Of course, Bryce Hall has been around. Michael Hamden, our first ever draft pick. Never got past star development, but he had his best career season, 6 interceptions, but very happy with his career. You know, he's a very good playmaker for our defense. Never won really any awards, but I don't think any secondary players do. It's very difficult to do so. Jalen Bonds had a very good year, or career, excuse me. Overall, very, very happy with how this franchise turned out. You know, this is the second franchise on this channel, and ultimately it was a lot of fun. And I really do hope you guys enjoyed it all. All, 97 episodes I believe I've made so far. Here is the look at the roster. I am not going to sim pass this week, unless you guys really want me to. If you guys really want me to do a finale episode, just like a tribute to this series, I'm more than happy to put that together. Same thing with the Falcons. Let me know down below if you guys would like me to do that. But this is the final look at the roster. Very happy with them. They put it all out on the line. But guys, if you're new here to the channel, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. So next time, we're gonna get back into the Houston Texans franchise rebuild here in Madden 23. I will be also getting back into the 5-year rebuild, so be a lookout for those two series. All my attention will now turn to the Houston rebuild. I am very excited to get that up and going. I know I have not been making too many episodes with it, but still, I'm excited to get into it. So guys, again, I greatly appreciate you. I hope you have a great day.